From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Zach Wheeler
comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And he grounds one to the right side. And the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Ethan Salas.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games. And you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Pete Alonso stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Alonso went deep in his most recent game.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Third.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Drilled out towards left center field. Ciani under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Half inning complete. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Kyle Bradish. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Johan Rojas leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Now, Alec Bohm, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Just missed.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he showed.
Holiday throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Trey Turner now. Turner with a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. Harper off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Around second is Harper. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. On the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Kobe Mayo. Wheeler back to work. And there's a foul ball. Mayo batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Outside low, 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Outside, 2-1. There's the strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Max Clark, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fouled off left side. That's in there. That's strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No score here in the second. Draws the walk there. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Wheeler with a throw over.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the batter now, Jordan Westberg. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. Digging in, Angelo Cooper enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Ball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Hot shot to third. Wide throw, and it gets away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Ethan Salas, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. Pitch misses inside. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And it's even up.
No offense off the plate. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Cooper, the runner at third. Bradfield at second. Salas at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning, so here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. The pitch. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hunter Renfroe stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Wilson now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay, the tag out.
He's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down in third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now batting Michael Ciani. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. And that one's gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Rojas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it is out of here. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto makes the grab, one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Mayo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strikes.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Tied up here in the early going. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Max Clark, the next to hit for the Orioles. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's JT Realmuto. Flied to right his first time. That's to third. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Here comes Harper around third. He scores and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Sosa stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Line and a base hit into right. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score easily.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Wilson in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Renfroe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Rip to short. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting number 1.
And next for the Orioles, Angelo Cooper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Now batting number 23.
Enrique Bradfield Jr. will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Wheeler with a throw over. Cooper back in on a dive. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nope. Outside.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now it's going to be Ethan Salas. And fouled off. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Tap foul at the plate. Wheeler checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
One ball.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Righty delivers. A little bit high. And it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner edges away at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Now he steps out as time is granted. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Curve in the dirt. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Orioles 2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab on the money. Nice play. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Alec Bohm getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Fair ball. Here's Bryce Harper, 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Bohm around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe, and they're up by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Bradish will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here, number 39. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Here's Trey Turner. Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Turner at second with 2 down. Runner takes off for third. And a foul ball. To the right side, but that rolls foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Orioles 2. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Wheeler back to work. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's
Ball
inside.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's going to be Jackson Holiday. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. He crushes that one to center field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike one. Dominguez goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rojas. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Max Clark, the next to hit for the Orioles. He is struck out, and he is walked. Outside low, ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Jordan Montgomery up and loosening in the pen. Smith, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So two down now, and here is Jordan Westburg. And it's fouled away. Center field, Ciani should have this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's a 2-run lead now. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Edmundo Sosa. There's a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Hunter Renfroe. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Weston Wilson.
Right through there for a strike.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. Jordan Montgomery on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Fly ball down the line. Renfroe pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Enrique Bradfield Jr. now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta getting loose out there. And there's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's ripped. Base hit. So the batting order turns over. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Salas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Real Mutil up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Michael Ciani. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball they got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
One down, base is empty. That's in there. 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Foul ball. Clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Fans finds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Alonso.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the count is even. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. And that is out of play. The Phillies leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate, and the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Kobe Mayo. And that's a strike. Holliday, the base runner at first with 1 out. Rolled to short, could be 2. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Left field, Rojas. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Now one miss. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. 1 away. Trey Turner at the plate. That one found hard the other way. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
JT Realmuto steps in. That's in there. Strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bradfield puts it away, and that is that. So no runs. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dauri Moreta.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, but it's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Moreta throws over. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2 to count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turner should have it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Ethan Salas, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Moreta, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
That's out.
And misses inside. Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Throws it away. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Ciani right there to make the grab. And that ready for the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Yennier Cano into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
fly ball to right. Mayo under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now Hunter Renfroe. There's a strike. Inside, just missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And Renfroe is retired.
Second baseman, Weston Wilson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Weston Wilson. 1 for 3. In the air, left field. Clark in position. And that ends the inning. So they bring on the veteran, Drew Smith.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So back to the top of the order. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws on to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch misses. The Orioles trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and he's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Holiday in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.